Hey everyone, Coach Terrence here from Forge Life Fitness. As some of you know, I like to ride my mountain bike sometimes, not all the time, but I get out there sometimes. And I'm not always the best at it, but I try to do my best and hope you can do as well to warm up and cool down from your bike rides. Maybe, if you're doing a 20-minute ride to work, it's not as important, but if you're going out for a long 2-hour road ride or mountain bike ride, you should definitely take care of your joints before and after. So I'm going to put forward a brief little pre-ride, post-ride, and some maintenance exercises you can do in your own time. Pre-ride, easily done in the parking lot as you get ready, put your gear on. So it's going to be 20 lunges, 10 shoulder protractions, 10 Cossack squats, 10 push-ups, 20 feet of high knees, and 20 feet of butt kicks. You're going to go through those, a few reps of each. In your lunges, stand on the spot, step backward, touch your knee if you can, and step forward. What we're looking for, nice neutral spine, knee tracking over your toes and your heel. We're not going forward. Nice and vertical in your shin, and stand back up. This is to get your hip flexors warmed up and your glutes working. Do 20 lunges, so 10 each side. 10 shoulder protractions. You're gonna go on the ground, or you can go on a curb, or you can go on the bench of your pickup truck or the tailgate of your car. Leaning on the edge of the box or on your car, tighten your abs, let your spine sink between your shoulders, and protract. Reach your shoulders forward to activate those muscles, especially if you're mountain bike riding. That's going to help you stabilize your bike and absorb the impact. Next is 10 Cossack squats back to the lower body. Taking a wide stance, hips go back, push your butt down to one side, come back up. Come back to the other side, and back up. You should feel a big stretch through your hips. Again, looking for that knee, tracking over your toes, heels should stay down. This foot can turn a little bit if you're a little bit tight. Next, 10 push-ups to get your arms warmed up and your core warmed up. Again, you can go to the tailgate of your car or your truck. On here, elbows in tight, all the way down, and push back up. Of course, if you're able to, try to do them on the ground. Nice straight body, down, and up. Next, to get everything warmed up, get ready for that first climb, 20 feet of high knees. Start, you can even just work your knees up slowly, ideally. Running through. Bump kick, same thing. You can just pick your feet up if you don't want to move too much. Ideally, moving back and forth. All right? Post-ride. 1 minute of Samson stretch. Stretching out your hip flexors. So notice, this is going to take 6 minutes. You can also hold your beer while you stretch. To demonstrate, I'm going to hold my coffee while I stretch. Samson stretch, take a nice lunge position, squeeze your butt, tighten your abs, and stretch your hip flexors out. Easy. 1 minute each side. Next, your hamstrings. Again, go to your car, your truck, put your leg up here, and just lean forward just a little bit. You don't gotta bend over. Sit up tall so you don't spill as you hit another sip. Again, 1 minute each side. The last one is your calves, especially if you clip into your pedals, because you're doing a lot more pulling up and grabbing with those calves than if someone is on flats. You can go to the curb and just stretch down, so you're stretching your calf, or if you don't have that available, maybe there's a rock you can use. You can also use the tire of your vehicle and just stretch there. 1 minute each side. Okay? Again, that's 6 minutes post-ride while you're chatting with your buddies about how the ride was, while you're enjoying your cold bevy. Now, if you're not doing any other fitness program to take care of your body, you're just mountain biking, you should probably try and add some sort of other exercise routine in, so you're doing other movements than just this very, very, very repetitive range of motion. So 3 rounds for some practice. So of some maintenance to keep your hips, your body, your core engaged. Single leg deadlifts, push-ups, dead bugs, glute bridges, and squats. So our single leg deadlift, Balancing on one leg, hinging at the hip as far as you can, and back up. You should feel this a lot in your glute as you bend down and bend back up. 10 each leg. Next is push-ups. Just like I showed before, you can do them on an elevated surface, touch and back up, or on the ground, making sure you stay tight in your core, getting a full range of motion. The next one is called a dead bug. This is really important for bikers to control their core as you go through hip range of motion. Lie on your back, engage your abdominals from your hips all the way to your trunk, hands above your shoulders, knees above your hips. Slowly reach one leg out. If you can, touch the ground and come back up. Reach, touch, and come back up. The goal is to maintain tension in your core while moving your hips so there's no movement. You're not compensating by twisting. Next one, I'll stay on the ground, is our glute bridge. So on the ground, feet close to your hips, shoulders set back. Your back is going to be arched, so tummy to the ceiling. Squeeze your butt cheeks and lift your hips as high as you can. You should feel your glutes, your hamstrings, and your lower back working. And back down, touch, and back up. Down, and back up. Your spine should stay rigid the whole time. And the last one is squats. 15 to 25 reps. Heels shoulder width apart, toes 5 to 10 degrees turned out. Hands forward, hips back, knees out. As low as you can go, maintaining a good lumbar curve. If someone watches you, or if you feel like you're doing this, you might be going too low, or you just gotta work harder. Pull those hands up as high as you can to get that squat, okay? If you're unfamiliar with squats, you can practice a sit to stand, taking a box or an object, sitting down, and standing up. So 3 sets of those reps, 10 to 20 push-ups, depending how you are, 10 of each movement, and then 15 to 25 squats. If you try this out before your ride or you stretch after, have any questions about that maintenance routine, feel free to hit me up and enjoy.
When's the next Toonie ride?
Next Toonie ride for July Fitness, we will be out, I believe, is July 12th up in Sovereign Lake. That'll be a good one. If you're there, guess what we're gonna do? Pre and post ride.